Yeah, I am, yeah. There.
Welcome back to our channel, where kindness meets action. Today, we have prepared something truly extraordinary.
I never.
When animals are in trouble, they overcome their fear and turn to humans for help. Please accompany us until the end to experience touching moments. In Morocco, both humans and animals are at risk. This young camel was caught in the roots of a tree and left there for hours until some locals happened upon him. They quickly used tools to rescue the camel, saving it from certain death. The rescuers were in disbelief when they found the small black panther alive. The poor little cub was severely injured with several broken legs and serious illness. Every breath was a battle, and without prompt assistance, this precious wild cat wouldn't make it. Unable to do anything, the mother cow waited anxiously as her calf was stuck. Luckily, a compassionate group of people arrived right when they were needed. Here's Riri, the sweet little black rhino, one of the rarest animals in the world. His life almost ended in disaster when a group of vicious hyenas attacked, leaving him with broken bones, crushed ribs, and severe bites that quickly turned into a dangerous infection. Without prompt help, this young rhino would have been another casualty of his endangered species, but Petronel and his incredible team stepped in to save him. The young bobcat found itself stuck high above in a difficult situation. Despite efforts to bring it to safety, it was suffering from a serious, painful injury. The stress of captivity made it refuse food, rejecting all help. But once its wound was healed, the bobcat's desire to return to the wild was fulfilled, allowing it to return to its home. This rescue approach may look a little harsh, but rest assured, moving the deer this way doesn't cause any harm. Take a look now at how joyful it is to finally reach the shore.
I ain't never... Dude. It's deer season, right? He's legal. Oh, that's true. Dude, what the hell?
And the poor little went down in it.
I think if we just like make a little ramp for them to get out.
While moose can seem regal and
Like, there's no
imposing,
point, like,
they
making
sometimes
a
face
half-ass
challenges
so they
beyond
can
their
do it
control.
anyway.
If not for these kind souls, this moose would have been trapped in the snow for who knows how long. Just because you are
No
bigger
way.
in size does not mean you have a bigger liver.
Just wait a sec, dude. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, I am, yeah. There you go, buddy. Now, go away from us. Oh. You alright, man? Yeah, okay.
After 2 days of heavy rain, this tiny cat was on the brink of losing hope. Fortunately, a vet came across it and rushed it back to their home, It seems like this cat is the top dog around here. When the family discovered a puppy abandoned on the street, their hearts were broken. The poor thing was so small, its eyes barely open, and there was no sign of its mother as night began to fall. They knew they had to take this helpless creature in. As the puppy grew, they realized something unbelievable. This was no ordinary stray dog. It was a wolf. Without realizing it, they had brought one of nature's fiercest predators into their home. But by then, it didn't matter what species it was. The little wolf had become part of the family, living happily with the dogs, proving that love doesn't distinguish between wild or domesticated creatures. Yindi, the poor elephant, found herself in big trouble when a 75 cm branch got stuck deep in her trunk. For an elephant, this wasn't just uncomfortable. It was life-threatening, as she couldn't eat or drink without her trunk. The situation grew so critical that the experienced Aryans had to call in experts from other parks to figure out how to save her. They understood that every minute without food or water was making Yindi weaker, but thanks to the amazing teamwork of the veterinarians, they were able to successfully remove the branch, and now Yindi can use her trunk again to eat, drink, and even spray water to thank her rescuers. In a grueling 6-hour rescue, the situation was dire as a majestic snow leopard lay helpless beside a saltwater pond in 10°C weather. This rare and protected predator had ingested salty water, leading to the formation of harmful crystals in its stomach. Completely encrusted with salt deposits, the snow leopard was paralyzed, unable to save itself. Courageous officers and locals, however, were determined to prevent this magnificent creature from becoming a tragic loss. Battling harsh mountain weather and limited rescue tools, they worked tirelessly to save it. After expert care, this stunning animal will soon regain its freedom on its beloved snowy mountain range, proving that human compassion can triumph over even the toughest challenges. Weighing 400 pounds, this black bear found itself lost and scared in a populated area. Attempting to tranquilize it, biologists watched as the panicked bear ran into the ocean, its strength fading as the sedative set in. Approaching the predator seemed impossible, until Adam Warwick, a fearless biologist, leaped into the water. Despite the bear's frightened attempts to defend itself, Adam stayed focused, knowing there was no other way to save it. Just moments before the bear would have drowned, his decisive action pulled it to safety, granting this majestic animal a second chance to live. A cat's terrified meows echoed during the flood. Trapped in a life-threatening spot, rescuers acted quickly, breaking through the roof to save the frightened creature. On a road in Africa, drivers were shocked when a little baby elephant approached them. Lost and severely thirsty, the calf received water and was transported to a nearby sanctuary, ending its ordeal with a happy resolution. Whales stranding on South American shores happens often, but this whale was lucky that people spotted it. It was heartwarming to see everyone unite to rescue the struggling whale. The raging storms in the Netherlands devastated the fragile life of a 2-day-old grey seal. Helpless against the tide, her chances of survival were fading fast. 2 experienced seal rescuers found the weak pup and knew they had to act quickly. She was taken to a seal rehabilitation center where she was named Winter and fed a nutritious salmon porridge. Against all odds, Winter survived and became the strongest seal at the facility. On her release day, she gracefully slipped into the waves, ready to embrace the ocean again. How did today's video make you feel? Tap the like button if it touched your heart, and tell us why in the comments. Every day, this little fox returns to visit the man, despite their initial fear of one another. Their special connection began when the fox was stuck in a tree 18 months ago, chasing prey. Its fear grew as rescuers approached, but they stayed calm, knowing how easily they could harm the fox. With patience, they safely freed it. Now, this once frightened fox visits regularly, showing its gratitude. The strongest friendships often begin in the most terrifying moments. While checking on the cattle, Big Joe's hooves suddenly lost their footing as he plunged into a water-filled hole. The rescue team was shocked to find the majestic horse trapped, his legs dangerously tangled in an underground pipe. Every passing minute made the situation more critical, as a single mistake could end his life. Thanks to swift teamwork, they freed him, and Big Joe stood safely on solid ground again, unharmed. Feel the trust emanating from this desert guardian. The massive 6-ton, 60-pound creature understands that his life is in the hands of compassionate rescuers. Stuck in a barbed wire fence, this kangaroo could only wait for someone to help. Thankfully, some passers-by stopped, provided it with water, checked for injuries, and released it back to its group. The unfortunate kangaroo didn't realize that a single misstep would lead it to get hopelessly stuck in a deep mud pit. No one knew how long it had been there. The rescue mission became incredibly dangerous, as any wrong move could make it sink deeper. The rescuers had to move fast, but with great care, knowing that a stressed animal could die from shock. Thanks to the exceptional abilities of the rescuers, they managed to free the kangaroo. Skilled veterinarians performed a complicated surgery to fix its broken bones, and after weeks of careful rehabilitation, the brave kangaroo fully recovered. It now often visits the rescuers, hopping over to thank them. The powerful storm in South Florida sent this dolphin crashing onto the beach. Thankfully, 2 beachgoers spotted the animal and quickly came to its aid. One day, while walking in the forest, a girl's dog made a surprising discovery: an abandoned tiny otter pup in the darkness, with little hope of surviving. The girl, full of compassion, couldn't leave the poor creature alone, so she took it home immediately. She provided all the love and care it needed, and with every feeding and cuddle, the otter grew into the happiest, most playful otter, following her everywhere, splashing water and playing with both her and the dog who had found it. It's hard to believe, but this 1.2 meter crocodile loves being scratched, just like a puppy. The special friendship began when a girl discovered a crocodile egg and couldn't leave it behind. When the baby hatched, it was obvious it wasn't healthy, but this caring girl knew she had to fight to save the tiny creature. Day after day, she tenderly cared for the weak baby, learning everything about crocodile care and crafting the perfect shrimp-based diet for it to thrive. She saw beyond its tough scales and sharp teeth to reveal the loving spirit beneath. Now, the once small reptile has grown into a magnificent animal, always seeking human companionship and enjoying gentle scratches. She deserves recognition, not just for her compassion, but also for the courage she showed when rescuing the owl with sharp claws, using only her hands. A noble eagle, battling for survival after a severe injury, found its once mighty wings useless. Thankfully, a military doctor knew precisely how to heal its wounds. The eagle, staying astonishingly calm, seemed to grasp the doctor's intentions as he carefully treated its injury day after day, bringing it one step closer to regaining the ability to soar again. A life-threatening 6-hour surgery was the only chance for Leo, the 190-kilo majestic lion, to survive. His life had been nothing but pain since he was orphaned as a cub, but a grave illness began to take its toll on him. The veterinarians, even the most fearless, were scared to perform the surgery, knowing there was a 99% chance that Leo wouldn't survive the operation. But they had no choice. They had to act, for without it, this magnificent creature would be lost. 4 weeks of recovery later, this brave lion showed the world that miracles truly happen. Thanks to these incredible doctors, Leo was finally able to live without pain. Desperate for food, the young polar bear risked its life by approaching humans at the Arctic gold mines. At just 56 kilo, it was only half the size it should have been. Thanks to the thoughtful miners who called for help, this endangered bear got a second chance. Now it's flourishing in its new zoo home, having gained 90 kilo, learned how to play, and spends its days splashing around in its own pool.
I really appreciate what this man is doing. He was not afraid of the raging fire to save the rabbits from the fire. A bear cub abandoned by its mother was trapped in a plastic jar for days. But the rescue team did not give up their efforts. It was finally freed. I couldn't hold back my tears when I witnessed the moment firefighters rescued 2 puppies from the forest fire. Luckily, they were rescued by brave people and narrowly escaped death. These baby raccoons were nested in a pallet without the knowledge of the shipper. They all don't have mothers. An emergency organization arrived promptly to save the babies' lives and bring them to safety.
We got him.
Can you move back?
The image of a woman rushing into a fire makes me imagine her as a brave warrior, braving danger to rescue this unfortunate koala. I believe that all animals will be gentle with your kindness, as was the case with this man and this bear.
Руки не подставляй.
When I heard the heartbreaking cries for help from a young horse stuck in the mud, this kind man did not hesitate to rush down to help him escape his difficult situation. It was so happy to witness the moment the foal reunited with his family. When he fell into a dangerous situation, this kitten revealed his intelligence so that the owner could easily help him get to shore safely. This firefighter became emotional after saving the life of a trapped kitten. He hugged it and burst into tears.
That's it.
The devastating bushfires in Australia are having disastrous consequences for wildlife. An estimated 600 million animals, including 80% of koalas and kangaroos, are affected. A baby monkey inadvertently got stuck on an electrical wire, causing great distress to its mother. The strong bond between them motivated the mother monkey to take brave action and rescue her beloved child from danger. Wow! This firefighter walked out of the firefight like a superhero. He seemed to have just snatched an innocent life from the hands of death. After rescue workers helped rescue the horse from the frozen pond, the owner of this farm will probably have to consider building more fences around to avoid similar situations. And here is an exhausted deer in the middle of an icy river. It would not have survived the night without local people promptly detecting and rescuing it. Her life is now in a better condition. This moment warmed my heart. They met some nice guys. Thank you for their timely help to help the dog escape this dangerous situation.
Charlie!
Oh my god, not only does she have an unconditional love for pets, but she is also a brave girl who risked her life to help her dog escape danger. I really appreciate what she just did.
What happened? What happened?
A bear got stuck on a power pole and survived by some miracle.
All right, little bear. Time to get off this pole.
Thanks for the help that came at the right time. He didn't save a dog. Rather, he just risked his life to save a family member. Very admirable.
Hey, he got hurt, man.
Come here.
God, what happened to this poor dog? What would his life be like if he hadn't met this kind girl? It changed completely after being under her care. Don't need a cape or mask to be a hero. The brave actions of firefighters, police, and local people here deserve to be honored as animal heroes. Wow, getting his head stuck in the bag made this deer disoriented. It will not be able to escape the state of walking unconsciously if it is not lucky enough to be discovered and helped by the homeowner. dog was trapped in raging floodwaters. The entire rescue team was present to rescue it. Death has almost achieved its goal when it wants to take this cat's life. It seems like it is about to drown. But it was his bad luck that he came and brought it back to life. My sadness is immense every time I see images like this. What is happening in Australia is terrible. Thank you for your great action in rescuing the poor little kangaroo.
We got you, buddy. Don't worry, I got you now.
Can you guess what would have happened if this bear had not met the passerby? If you are walking on the beach and accidentally discover a snake stuck in a fishing line, will you ignore it or bravely act like this man to save a poor life? After the bushfire drama in Australia, rescuers discovered a badly burned kangaroo. Perhaps his mother is no longer alive. Rescuers quickly took it to a veterinarian for rehabilitation care. Thank you to those who are working to make a difference in the lives of animals. You are all heroes. The captive environment in the circus tent and unreasonable care regime caused the 9-month-old tiger cub named Asha to weigh only as much as a 3-month-old tiger and suffer from a skin disease. Luckily, it was rescued and cared for by the Wildlife Conservation Center. Its body recovered and became happier every day. We must admit that the actions of these rescuers to rescue the cat were very professional. Immediately after escaping, the cat ran away quickly, perhaps because it had just experienced stressful moments. Any small space can become a trap for hedgehogs. This hedgehog looked tired after a whole night in the waterhole, but luckily the woman discovered it and used a shovel to help it escape this difficult situation. It will not be difficult to see images of silent heroes performing acts of kindness like this after a terrible forest fire. This badger could have died in this man-made hole if it had not been lucky enough to be discovered and helped by rescue workers. The bear swam too far from shore. It was almost exhausted. This boat is probably its last chance for survival. Look at it trying its best to get on the boat. The little kangaroo fell into the floodwater. The police quickly approached and reached out to rescue the little soul from danger. It was heartwarming to witness the moment the little kangaroo reached shore safely. Don't need a cape or mask to be a hero. The brave actions of these rescuers to rescue the dog from the icy lake deserve to be honored as heroes. Even though you can't save every animal, helping a small life like this adorable hedgehog, you also deserve a thank you for the great work you do. Although the dog was lucky to be rescued from the fire by firefighters, he still lost consciousness due to inhaling too much carbon monoxide. After trying to provide oxygen and water, the dog finally overcame the danger. Even though he's just a car repairman, but with a deep love for animals, this man took action as a professional rescuer. The poor fox got its head stuck in the tire. It was quickly taken to the rescue center for help. These kind-hearted experts pledged to give it back a free life. Realized his friend was in danger after falling into the swimming pool. This smart dog performed an amazing rescue. The owners were extremely happy to see that they were all safe. Oh, I can't imagine the pain this dog is going through when stuck in the barbed wire. It was panic and fear. After realizing the men's good intentions, it became calmer. It's wonderful to see an animal safely escape a dangerous situation. The man's kind act when helping the mother and baby cow reunited, but the mother cow misunderstood, but he was still happy because he had done a good deed. A dog's life was threatened by a plastic bottle stuck on his head. These compassionate people were there to help it. Their help was like a beacon of hope amid the dog's despair. A pangolin is caught in a steel wire, and the rescue team is trying their best to help it. Its natural instinct causes it to curl up, making rescue more difficult. After many efforts, they finally succeeded in removing the steel wire from the pangolin's body. If can't get out of the jar stuck on your head, maybe this raccoon's life will end in the next few days. Luckily, the rescue team arrived in time to help it get out of this trouble. This poor cat got stuck on the Norfolk River. Luckily, the rescue team arrived in time to rescue it. Now, it is safe to return to the family.
Put it on. Look at the car.
It's unbelievable after the fierce flood. A lonely and abandoned dog was found and rescued.
Here they are. Shy's gonna walk with the pup. I'm gonna carry the mom.
It feels so heartwarming to see its grateful smile.
Hold on, let me.
Oh, they use helicopters to rescue cows stuck in the mountains. I bet the cow is thinking, why doesn't anyone ask me if I'm scared? Being stuck in a high tree makes the cat tremble and be scared. And this rescuer had a wonderful feeling rescuing a cat at such a high altitude. If you like our video, please leave comment number 1. Or if you don't like it, you can leave comment number 0. Are these people human or not? I think they are angels. That is proven by their brave actions when rescuing the dog from the fierce floodwaters. No one wants to cause more pain when a cow is in trouble. But in this situation, they were forced to use an extreme measure to rescue it. Perhaps the rescue time has been prolonged, so what is needed now is to give the elephant some water to quench his thirst in the heat of summer.
CPR, let's do CPR. CPR.
Witness the moment a man successfully saved a puppy's life. Maybe I should also take a CPR course.
I don't want him up walking yet. Just let.
Having seen the admirable efforts of those who rescue and protect animals, let's now turn to the courageous acts of heroic animals who have saved human lives. Let's get started. In an instant, the man on the street saved the child from being hit by a car. Without him, it's hard to imagine what could have happened. You wouldn't believe the incredible power of kindness and unity until you witness it in this moment. A group of criminals sought to exploit the confusion by vandalizing and looting stores. But today, they crossed paths with a man of true courage. His swift reaction and courage in saving the child are truly commendable. He rightfully earns the title of hero. Always keep an eye on your child. With his quick reaction, this father became a hero in the eyes of his child. Can you believe what they're doing? They risked their safety to save the snake from the well. I'm truly impressed by the bravery of these men. Next was an unexpected situation. This snake crawled into the tin ball and got stuck in it. Freeing it was not an easy task. It took a considerable amount of time for the man to cut off the tin ball and help the snake escape. Together, this blind athlete and her partner broke a Guinness World Record, proving that no barrier is too great when love is strong. These hard-working cleaners united to throw a 100th birthday party for the town's oldest resident.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hey!
You're gonna blow them out. Make a wish. You're gonna blow them out. Go on.
By gifting their teacher new shoes on his birthday, the students showed their deep respect and gratitude for him. Following the game, the winner offered words of support and gratitude to his opponent, a clear sign of respect. The cow's eyes showed helplessness after falling into a 15-foot concrete ditch. Thanks to the residents and a crane, it regained its freedom. Despite the challenge, the rescue team managed to pull the calf out of the hole. Look at how gently they comfort the little one. It's such a sweet moment.
He's up already. Come on.
I'm not sure why this dog swam out so far, but one thing is clear. Without these people's timely help, it could have drowned from exhaustion. Oh, it's the same people. This time, a dog abandoned on a cliff. Perhaps they were born with the mission to be rescue heroes. I really admire these kind people.
Maxie. Shall I bring him? Max, it's alright, buddy. All the other dogs are going to be jealous of this. Be careful.
Here's another hero who sacrificed his own safety to rescue the poor dog trapped in a dangerous situation. The world would be so much better with more heroes like him.
Oh my gosh, babe. Come here, little pup. Are you okay? You're so little. Let me see your tag.
From the sound of the man's breathing, it could be seen that he was tired of struggling with the deer. The deer's freedom was the result he wanted after his efforts. During their wedding, the groom had the help of both fathers to share a special dance with his bride, making it a truly happy memory for everyone. Returning to school after the fire that destroyed his home, the boy was welcomed with gifts from his classmates. Thanks to the gift, the old man had the chance to hold his wife in his arms once more. The mother was sad about missing her favorite concert because of illness, but her daughter talked to the band, and now this gift is for her.
Grazie con tutto il cuore, ma veramente!
The villagers' cheers served as a spiritual motivation for the elephant to walk out of the swamp.
Người.
Survival struggles among animals are a fact of life. Still, the officer's compassion led him to save the eagle from the snake, ensuring both were unharmed.
Sending body worn down in 25 seconds.
In India, thousands of animals find themselves stranded in floods each year, as seen with this antelope. Luckily, the majority receive timely assistance from rescue teams. This isn't just a police action film, it's the true picture of a real-life hero. This climber fell into an icy crevasse and couldn't wait for rescue. His fellow climbers went down to save him immediately, knowing he was freezing despite their basic tools. Kindness is understood by the deaf and seen by the blind, building a friendship that lasts a lifetime. Do you have the same courage as this girl to climb down into a trash-filled drain just to rescue a trapped kitten? Her bravery is truly commendable. These kind people spent a lot of time cleaning up the rubble so they could rescue the kittens trapped inside. Luckily, all of them were uninjured. The helpless cow was stuck at a tree and couldn't move. Once rescued by two kind-hearted boys, it didn't leave right away, as if to thank them. A bus driver heroically intervened when a robber targeted an elderly woman, driving the attacker off and ensuring she got on the bus safely. This hero stopped the brawl perfectly, then casually went back to enjoying his pie as if nothing had occurred. If you're curious about what Spider-Man would look like in the real world, this is it. When the earthquake hit in China, students fled, but this hero spotted a classmate in trouble and carried them to safety. The driver navigated the climb more safely with everyone's support, showing how teamwork and unity can achieve the impossible. The storm devastated Batangas, India. Villagers moved their pets and livestock to safety. It's amazing how calm they were on that small boat.
säga till.
Ja, vi säger till. Ser du?
Look at the dedication of these rescuers as they save a fox trapped in a pipe. Their commitment to the job is commendable.
Upp, upp, upp. Inte så fort, inte så fort. Bra. Bra, Therese. Bra.
Come on, baby. Come on.
This young fox was trapped in a barbed wire fence. Its suffering face is heartbreaking. Fortunately, a man freed it with wire cutters. A small gesture, but a kind soul, turned this crucial moment into something meaningful. This compassionate stranger stepped in to offer help, turning an ordinary moment into a chance to show kindness. On the subway, this man played a game on his phone and happily shared his screen with a curious boy, bringing him joy and brightening the ride. With deep respect, I honor the fantastic parents who are raising such a sweet child. In its attempt to jump the fence, the deer became entangled in several wires. Thankfully, the officer was careful in cutting them away, allowing the deer to escape. After being swept away, the donkey held onto a log in the fast river. Thankfully, a kind man courageously saved it and brought it back to shore. When the girl faced difficulties, he stepped in to help, reflecting his compassionate nature and making it a memorable moment of the day. A simple act like handing a bottle of water to a stranger may seem small, but it means a lot to those in need.
We got more coming too. Hey, they good guys.
This moment highlights the remarkable intelligence of dogs. Faced with danger, they smartly found an effective solution. This abandoned puppy found a kind person, which is truly heartwarming. We should never ignore an animal we can help.
Bring the ladder truck over. Oh my God.
Damn, I was gonna get an apartment over there too.
Oh my God. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh! Oh my God.
When you see this, you'll understand why firefighters are celebrated as heroes. Their bravery touched my heart deeply.
Hell yes. Oh, thank Jesus. Thank you, God.
Oh, that looks bad.
The thrill of kayaking alone took a turn for the worse for this guy, but thankfully, another group of kayakers was there to save the day.
Yeah, hang on, I'm gonna hold on to you, all right? Come on, Cody, come on. Yeah, yeah, bud. Yeah, bro.
Good.
Local residents heroically rescued 6 children and a teacher trapped in a cable car, showcasing incredible bravery and quick thinking. When the driver overlooked the handbrake, a vigilant bystander reacted swiftly, saving the day from potential chaos. Witnessing the sheer joy of the dogs reuniting with their owner after the ordeal touched my heart, even as I felt sadness for those still stranded. This hero's simple action might have prevented significant damage to several cars, proving that even small deeds can make a big difference. Battling swift currents didn't shake their determination. This brave group pulled together and saved the dog from a life-threatening situation. Despite the danger from the bull, their courage and smart tactics helped save the cow in a tense rescue.
Josh, go over there.
Thanks to the quick actions of these kind-hearted men, the trapped deer was safely rescued, showing the importance of protecting animals from avoidable harm.
Right there, yep. Get the knife.
When rain drenched a delivery driver, a mall security guard stepped in to dry his helmet, bringing a touch of warmth to an otherwise gloomy day. With tears of joy, I hope for a brighter future, filled with compassionate individuals. Bray Wyatt's kindness toward a young fan proved that big stars can truly impact lives, simply by taking the time to connect.
Jesus. Wait, man. 825. Wow, man. Thank you for coming. Oh, he remembered your name, bro.
They braved the danger and jumped into the canal to rescue the dog as it struggled desperately. Thank God they brought it to shore safely. Undoubtedly driven by his love for animals, this man showcased extraordinary strength in helping a 700-kilogram cow break free from the mud. Upon escaping the hole, the elephant displayed a special gesture, as if to express its gratitude to the kind people who helped it. A passerby rescued ducklings from a storm drain, bringing them back to their mother and creating a fairy tale moment. By letting others gaze through his telescope, he brought joy and wonder to those around him. Nothing spectacular here, just a group reminding me that kindness and humanity still exist in the world. The everyday sacrifices made by rescue workers to save lives deserve more recognition. They are the real-life heroes among us. Every transportation company should aspire to hire bus drivers like this one, who prioritize the safety and well-being of their young passengers. Can you imagine having the bravery of this man? He saved a drowning fawn that had lost consciousness in the water. Thanks to his heroic efforts, the little deer is alive and kicking. Oh my god, I couldn't believe my eyes when the man was able to save the dog from the crocodile's strong teeth. He's extraordinary. It takes remarkable bravery and a genuine love for animals to put oneself in danger to rescue a calf. His selfless act is a true testament to human kindness. True sportsmanship shines when athletes help injured opponents cross the finish line, even if it means sacrificing their own trophy. Can you guess what this group is doing? They patiently waited for hours to throw essential supplies to immigrants from a passing train. Their actions are truly noble. Being trapped on a zipline sounds like a nightmare, but this is why having trained experts ready for these moments is so important.
Oh, chaud devant l'arrivée. Merde. No!
His ski adventure turned dangerous after he slipped into a snowy ditch, but thankfully, his best friend was there to save his life. Silsaik, think about the anguish this fox experienced. Specialists undertook numerous efforts to navigate it out of this challenging situation. Heard the cry of a dog. The female police officer quickly arrived and rescued him from danger. Her quick actions clearly demonstrate the skills of a good police officer. When the baby shark stranded itself on the shore, a vigilant man quickly sprang into action, helping it back into the ocean. Doesn't his action remind you of a superhero? He shows up out of nowhere, helping others without expecting any thanks. If you're afraid of getting stuck while taking part in these experiences, here's some good news. The fire department has built a perfect rescue system, and from what we saw, it works very well. Doctors might just be real-life superheroes. How else could this person deliver a baby mid-flight with no prep and no specialized medical equipment? I bet this man didn't even realize what just happened. Really can't underestimate the strength and bravery of women. When stuck in the middle of a rocky beach, the baby shark may not have a chance to see his family again, if only he hadn't been lucky enough to meet these kind surfers.
Don't worry about her body.
Rescuing a 10-ton whale stranded in shallow water required considerable determination from the team. Fortunately, their efforts paid off as the whale was safely freed. Driven by their immense love for animals, the couple bravely rescued a turtle trapped among the rocks. Their determination made all the difference. We all know that bad roads and cars are an imperfect combination, but how many people can act like this man who stood in the pouring rain just to help the driver stay out of danger? A nurse's devotion to patients shines, and her voice has the charm of a fairy tale.
Come on, get him in there!
Imagine how much concentration and patience it requires for a driver to get everyone out of a burning house safely.
He's in!
Thanks to the quick action of a motorcyclist, the woman was able to escape from the aggressive pack of dogs.
You okay?
With its head stuck in a plastic box, the deer couldn't see at all. It probably thought a predator was near when it heard noises. Fortunately, it soon discovered a kind person had come to its rescue. With its head stuck in a plastic box, the deer couldn't see at all. It probably thought a predator was near when it heard noises. Fortunately, it soon discovered a kind person had come to its rescue. Although this lion cub has been raised since childhood, it is quite close to humans, but its wild nature will not disappear. That is proven in the moment when the rabbit almost lost his life if he was not lucky enough to get timely help from the guy.
यार हमारे शिकार ने बहुत बुरी हरकत की है इसने खरगोश को पकड़ लिया इसको तुम पकड़ो इसको सरवाइव इसको रखो किसी अच्छी जगह पे पानी शानी पिलाओ इसको हम ले चलते हैं ऊपर जो बाकी रैबिट्स हैं उनके साथ इसको छोड़ते हैं वो फ्रेंडली हैं इसके साथ सही से रहेंगे और वहां पे इसको
In the wake of a terrible flood, the people of this town united to clear the streets and restore their community. He was willing to leave the comfort of his car and wade in to help the flooded neighborhood. His actions deserve praise.
What's your name? Yaku. Thanks, Yaku. Okay.
If it weren't for the timely appearance of this hero, a tragic accident might have happened. In a heartwarming moment, 2 officers saved a cat stuck in a leash at a Manhattan subway station. A medical emergency on the highway can be truly frightening, but fortunately for him, the most vigilant driver happened to be on the road that day.
You got the vehicle parked in? Yeah. Hey partner, can you hear me? Hang tight, okay?
Thank you for accompanying us until the end of the video. Hopefully stories like these will inspire others to do good in the world. Even small gestures help make the world a brighter place. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more interesting content. Goodbye, see you again.